Hello and welcome to House News. In this episode, we present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of Indonesia. And now let's see the headlines for today. Marking 60 years of diplomatic relation, the Indonesian-Japan Parliamentary Friendship Group seeks to elevate the partnership by easing access for Indonesian skilled workers to employment in Japan. The Vice Speaker of the House welcomed a delegation from China's National People's Congress Foreign Affairs Committee. The meeting focused on exploring bilateral cooperation opportunities. Commission 1 of the House and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs have agreed to establish a working committee to discuss and finalize 5 defense international cooperation bills. The Budget Committee of the House stressed that the Coordinating Ministry for Economic Affairs must allocate funds to address social issues in Indonesia. The government plans to design the Kuitang Book Market, Jakarta, as a special zone of literacy tourism to help advance the national publishing industry. The Indonesia-Japan Parliamentary Friendship Group recognized many skilled and qualified Indonesian migrant workers are eager to work in Japan. Therefore, they hope the Japanese government can provide regulation to simplify access for these workers.
After a meeting with the Japanese Parliament, the chairperson of the Indonesia-Japan Parliamentary Friendship Group, Putih Guntur Soekarno, stated Indonesia is ready to cooperate with Japan to prepare skilled workers to employment in Japan. Putih added the Indonesian Ministry of Manpower is currently developing vocational training and productivity centers by enhancing cultural and language training programs. It is hoped the program can improve the abilities of migrant workers to compete for job opportunities across countries, especially in Japan.
Tentunya saya juga mendorong pemerintah untuk membuka atau membangun lembaga-lembaga pelatihan ya, itu harus lebih diseriuskan gitu, agar tenaga kerja yang kemudian dibutuhkan oleh pemerintah Jepang, artinya yang dikirim ke Jepang tidak hanya kemudian tenaga kerja yang urusannya hanya bersifat domestik misalnya, tetapi lebih kepada tenaga kerja yang memiliki skill, yang bisa bekerja di industri-industri yang kemudian menjadi ketika ia kembali ke Indonesia, dia dapat mengimplementasikan ilmunya yang mereka dapatkan di industri-industri Jepang di sana.
Furthermore, Putih explained as Indonesia and Japan celebrate 66 years of friendship, it is expected the comprehensive strategic partnership between the two countries can be strengthened by expanding cooperation in areas such as economics, politics, social programs, cultural exchange, education, and tourism. This will bring concrete benefits, creating job and education opportunities for the public. Rifki and Ridwan, TVR Parlemen, report.
The House invites China's National People Congress delegation to collaborate in efforts to resolve the Palestinian conflict.
Vice Speaker for Economic and Financial Affairs Sufmi Dasko Ahmad stated the meeting focused on existing bilateral relations and explored opportunities for future cooperation. Furthermore, he appreciated the Chinese investment in the high-speed rail project and the plan to develop similar transportation in the new capital, Nusantara. The project will undergo comprehensive research to ensure smooth and targeted implementation.
Ya, tadi lebih banyak membahas hubungan bilateral kedua negara, hubungan kerjasama di masa saat ini dan di masa yang akan datang. Ya, menurut saya apa yang tadi disampaikan untuk kereta cepat, kita apresiasi, dan tentunya kita akan membuka kesempatan yang lebih luas di trayek-trayek yang misalnya Jakarta-Surabaya atau yang di mana nanti tergantung dari studi yang perlu dibuat. Nah, termasuk tadi kita minta supaya ada semacam transportasi sejenis di IKN. Demikian.
Additionally, Sufmi Dasko hopes the existing cooperation between the two countries can be further strengthened and improved for mutual benefit. The meeting also covered global issues including the Palestinian conflict. The House and China's National People's Congress agreed to utilize parliamentary diplomacy to address and resolve this issue. Zikri and Denus, TVR Parlemen, report.
Commission 1 of the House discussed the 5 bills on the ratification of defense agreements with 5 countries. The meeting focused on strategic cooperation, technology transfers, and human resource development in the defense sector.
Commission 1 of the House, together with the government, held a working committee meeting to discuss the ratification of 5 defense cooperation bills with India, France, Cambodia, Brazil, and the United Arab Emirates. Member of Commission 1 of the House, Dave Akbar Shahfikarno, mentioned the ratification bills are being discussed to create a legal framework for international defense cooperation. These bills would cover activities such as joint military exercises, human resource exchanges, technology collaboration, and the trade of defense equipment.
Memang masing-masing itu memiliki tujuan yang berbeda-beda, tapi pada dasarnya sama untuk membuat landasan hukum agar kita baik mau pelatihan bersama, pertukaran pelajar siswa dari masing-masing angkatan, ataupun juga pembelian dan penjualan alutsista, itu kita memiliki landasan hukum karena untuk pembelian-pembelian tersebut harus ada landasan hukumnya.
Meanwhile, another member of Commission 1 of the House, Turman Panjaitan, added current discussion focused on revising the content of the proposed bills. This process ensures they align with the 1945 Constitution's facilitating proper regulations of defense cooperation.
Kita mengoreksi rancangan undang-undang itu agar sesuai dengan format membuat undang-undang gitu loh. Harus sesuai, jangan sampai nggak sesuai. Sehingga misalnya ada kekurangan tulisan, ada perkataan yang kurang pas, dan sesuai dengan berdasarkan undang-undang dasar. Harus masuk itu.
Ferdian Entemi, TVR Parlemen, report.
After the break, we bring you the latest on the Budget Committee of the House. Stay tuned to House News. The Budget Committee of the House reminds the Coordinating Ministry for Economic Affairs that its budget allocation should also address various social issues in Indonesia. A key area of focus should be improving human resource skills.
Member of the Budget Committee of the House, Neti Prastiani, underlined the importance of ensuring the work program budget can directly address the challenges of high unemployment and poverty rates. Therefore, the budget of the Coordinating Ministry for Economic Affairs should prioritize programs that equip individuals with the skills needed by the job market. This will reduce poverty and unemployment rates.
Kalau kita bicara tentang anggaran yang kemudian turun dalam bentuk program, ya pasti itu bocornya banyak ya bocor dalam konteks tidak bagusnya perencanaan, termasuk juga moral hazard atau fraud ya dalam implementasi program. Ya, sehingga kita tidak ingin bahwa yang miskin akhirnya makin miskin, tidak memiliki akses. Ya. Nah, kita ingin pemerintah hari ini objektif lah bahwa ternyata permasalahan data ini harus diselesaikan. Anggaran yang sudah dialokasikan untuk Kemenko Perekonomian ini betul-betul bisa kita lihat ya pada output kinerja perekonomian. Yang pertama, semakin tersedia lapangan pekerjaan buat lulusan sekolah ya, karena ternyata angka pengangguran ini juga banyak disumbang oleh lulusan SMK. Yang kedua, semakin terampilnya pekerja migran kita yang akan berangkat.
Furthermore, Neti Prastiani added growth and development in the MSME sectors should be a priority. This can be achieved by providing easier access to capital and relevant training programs. Dodi, TVR Parlemen, report.
Even though the US dollar continues to trade above 16,000 rupiah, Commission 11 of the House is optimistic Indonesia can maintain one of the world's lowest inflation rates.
Member of Commission 11 of the House, Muhyiddin Said, stated the decline of rupiah is temporary, often caused by external factors such as global geopolitics and rising interest rates by the US Federal Reserve. However, domestic stakeholders have been working well to prevent further weakening of the rupiah and to keep the national inflation rate low. Therefore, the government is urged to implement various economic policies that do not affect or reduce the purchasing power of the public.
BI tetap mengontrol terus. Suku bunga tetap dikontrol sampai sejauh mana, The Fed bagaimana sikapnya menghadapi situasi ini, karena bagaimanapun juga kalau The Fed menaikkan suku bunga pasti dolar itu lari. Nah, ini problem yang saya katakan tadi sifatnya eksternal. Tapi ini sifatnya kan hanya temporer. Kita lihat akhir tahun, insya Allah pasti turun. Dan kita yakin itu bisa kita capai dengan kondisi ekonomi yang sudah mulai membagus dan pemerintahan. Ini kan sekarang ini ada peralihan pemerintahan. Di samping itu juga wait and see para pengusaha. Tapi yang paling penting yang harus dicatat bahwa inflasi kita masih relatif paling rendah di seluruh dunia.
Commission 11 of the House encourages Bank Indonesia to develop more sustainable and resilient strategies against external pressures and internal issues. Proper handling of the rupiah exchange rate is important as it will impact the future government. Fitian Aunila, TVR Parlemen, report.
Commission 11 of the House received a visit from South Korea delegation. The discussion highlighted potential collaboration in investment and banking as key sectors for expanding financial cooperation between the two nations.
Various chairperson of Commission 11 of the House, Amir Uskara, stated the meeting discussed various financial issues, especially South Korea's investment in the financial sector. Korean financial investor expressed several concerns, such as the difficulty of obtaining work permits for Korean nationals. Responding to this, Amir explained foreign investors are required to follow Indonesian regulations. Regulations regarding work permits for foreign nationals should be implemented fairly, protecting the rights and opportunities of foreign and local workers. Furthermore, Amir Uskara emphasized to ensure smooth cooperation between the two countries, issues that hinder investment programs must be resolved immediately.
Beberapa keluhan dari investor finansial Korea yang ada di Indonesia, termasuk terutama dalam persoalan kitas atau izin kerja untuk masyarakat Korea, tapi kita juga jelaskan sama mereka bahwa memang kita juga ingin proteksi tenaga kerja kita yang ada di sini. Memang kita butuh investasi, tapi di sisi lain kita juga ingin memproteksi tenaga-tenaga kerja yang sudah ada di sini dan punya kemampuan kapasitas yang sama. Ya, tidak usah harus membawa dari luar, dan itu kita sudah atur dalam Undang-Undang Tenaga Kerja.
In addition, Amir pointed out a disparity in financial market access. While Indonesia welcomes international banks, Indonesian banks face challenges opening branches in South Korea, contrasting with lots of Korean financial firms operating in Indonesia. Therefore, Amir urged the South Korean government to issue regulations that facilitate Indonesian financial and banking companies to cooperate and open banking service in Korea. Arif and Shamsul, TVR Parlemen, report.
We still have interesting information. Stay with us right here, only on House News. The decline in publishing industry sales, evidenced by fewer international book fairs, highlights the need for turning Jakarta's Kuitang book market into a literacy tourism zone to revitalize the publishing industry.
As quoted from Antara, the literacy tourism zone will be integrated with a halal tourism area near the Islamic Center, enhancing Indonesia's halal tourism offerings. The publishing industry holds significant importance in promoting the creative economy, particularly in the film sector, where successful films often originate from well-received novels and scripts. In addition to creating a literacy tourism zone, there will be efforts to facilitate the digital transformation of the publishing industry. This move aims to increase public interest in reading and ensure the industry's growth in the digital era, providing new opportunities for publishers to innovate and engage with readers. By fostering literacy tourism and supporting digital innovation, the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy hopes to enhance economic resilience and cultural development in Indonesia. This is essential for achieving Indonesia's vision of Indonesia Gold 2045.
A 105-year-old woman obtained master's degree from Stanford Graduate School of Education, where she began her studies almost 80 years ago.
Quoted from NBC News, Virginia Hislop has spent a lifetime trying to increase access to education, and now, at 105 years old, she appears to have completed her own schooling. Hislop celebrated Stanford University conference of a Master of Arts degree in the education's 80 years after having left campus. Her son-in-law had contacted the institutions and discovered a final thesis. Her unfulfilled obligations was no longer required. A smile in Hislop rose to an ovation as she received her degree and master's at the university's Graduate School of Education Diploma ceremony, while her family, including her grandchildren and great-grandchildren, cheered her on. School Dean Daniel Schwartz described Hislop, who went on to serve as a board member of schools, colleges, and universities in Washington state, as a fierce advocate for equity and the opportunity to learn. Hislop had to leave Stanford early in 1941 when her fiancé was called to serve in the Second World War. Unable to complete her thesis, she put her degree on hold and her university days behind her, later moving to Washington to raise their family.
After months of studying in classrooms, school vacations are the perfect time to relax and enjoy leisure activities. Here are some ideas and fun holiday activities for kids to tackle school holiday boredom and make the most of the holidays.
Kids need activities around the holidays for a variety of reasons. First and foremost, participating in activities keeps children engaged and minimizes boredom, allowing them to make the most of their time away from school. Here are some of school holiday activities you can do during the school holidays. Cooking builds essential life skills and offers a chance to apply healthy eating habits. Baking and meal preparations also bring families together. Get kids involved in cooking traditional dishes or trying recipes from around the world to create new traditions. With proper supervision, annual holiday cooking sessions can become much anticipated family bonding experiences. Local museums are attractive options for parents looking for affordable school holiday activities. Within the museum walls, children are exposed to a richness of knowledge from a variety of fields, including history, art, science, and culture. Museums serve as storage areas of human achievement, encouraging curiosity and creating kids' imaginations. Libraries offer a wide range of activities to meet the interests and learning preferences of children, including entertaining storytime sessions, hands-on craft workshops, and educational programs. These events not only entertain kids, but also help them develop creativity, critical thinking, and social skills as they interact with their peers and library employees. Visiting the library allows youngsters to explore selections of books, sparking imaginations, and developing a lifetime love of reading and learning.
And that's House News for today. Thank you for watching everyone and have a good day.